I don't know what just happened, but we back on, okay? I don't know what just happened, but something happened. But we back on, okay? We are moving and grooving, we shaking and baking. We are back on. I don't know, the technical difficulties, the power went out, the alien hit the broadcast. I don't know what's going on. But we are back on, okay? We are back on. I don't know what happened, but something happened. But anyways, like I was saying, man, December 17th, you may have seen the flyer. We're running it, okay? Superman is in the building. First birthday party. How special is that? Superman ain't never had a birthday party ever in his life. So please come out, celebrate the life of Superman, okay? You guys know him. He's one of our own, one of the Outsiders' finest, okay? So please come out and support, okay? We'll have special guests. Wet Paint Larry. Don's is in the building, all right? And I don't want to mess up the acronyms. Hold on. Let me get it right. We will also have performing GSO TYB, okay? I didn't want to mess up the acronyms because that's my boy, but I can't remember the acronym. But GSO TYB will also be in the building as well, all right? So come out, support December 17th, all right? The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Superman's bike ride also going down. It's going to be a short bike ride. So if you want to bring your kids, bring your kids. If you want to bring your mama, bring your mama. It's going down like that. It's going to be a nice, cool, calm, collective bike ride. And then afterwards, we're going to party at Celebrities. If you guys don't know what Celebrities is, just go ahead and hit the page. The information is on the flyer. Come check us out. And again, I don't know if I got cut off from the last one. I don't know what happened. But again, this weekend, December 11th, which is going to be this Sunday, we will be out in Santa Clarita. All right. We'll be joining our brothers out there, Canyon City. So Canyon City is going to be putting on a nice little ride for the kids, nice little race as well. So if you haven't, well, I think the signups are already done. So you will have to have signed up a little bit earlier, but I think the signups are all full. And the kids and the adult section is already full. So, but still, come out, support. It's going to be a bike ride up there. It's going down. Canyon City is going to be putting it on. Also with Pedal Society. Again, special guest will be DZ Bike Life. He's going to be out there joining me. I'm going to be emceeing it. And then also we're going to have the ride out afterwards. It's going to be led by Lil Dom. It'll be a short ride out, but it's going to be like around Santa Clarita, the Magic Mountain area. So it's going to be a dope little ride. Also, Pedal Society is going to be out there. So it's their area. So we're going to go out and show some support, man. And like I said, I'm going to be out there emceeing it. So that's what's going on, man. And again, welcome. The broadcast got shut off for some strange reason, but we are back on. So again, I just want to say welcome. This is our We Outside podcast. I am your host, Daily Night Rider. Those are my announcements as follows. This is our Christmas, is everybody's Christmas month. So we celebrating. You see the tree and you see the elf, okay? You see the ball with the hat. It's Christmas time. Just hit myself in the face. But it's Christmas time out here. So again, man, follow those announcements. Hit the page. And come outside and join us. All right. Now, our guest tonight, you guys seen the flyers. I know you've seen the flyers. Is none other than Olga from the High Desert Bike Life Club as well. So we will have HD on. We'll be talking to them as well. We're going to get both all at the same time. So if you guys don't know who Olga is, man, hit the page. She's also going to join me here in just a second. One of our own surf queens in the building. And we're going to talk to her about bike life. You know what I mean? We're going to talk to the HD crew about how they got started and what's going on up in the high desert, man. Everybody needs to know that it's a whole movement going on up there with the HD cruisers. So we will be tapping in. Matter of fact, Olga, let's go ahead and bring you guys in. I'm going to go ahead and plug you on and we will get this party started. All right. So let's get a little bit of that lounge music because I always go through this. See if I can do it quicker this time. All right, Olga, I am giving you a buzz. Come and join me. Let's go. Did I not do it right? Let's see. Hold on. Work with me. Work with me. There we go. There we go. I knew I did
Hi.
it right. There we go. I knew I did it right. What's up,
Hi.
girl? What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself for all that don't know who you are.
Okay, what's up, guys? I'm Ogie, also Life with Olga. So you guys can call me by anything. I will respond.
And let them know what city you from and your crew you rep.
I am repping HD Cruisers. I'm here with
Yeah.
all of them now. I am from the high desert. I am from Hysteria. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we got Olga in the building, man. So, we always like, well, I like to start it off and just get an understanding of how you got into bike life. Let's talk about that for a second. How did you get into bike life? What was your introduction?
So basically, I went on a ride on May 23rd, like a year ago.
Hmm.
And so it was my oos and my dad that took me on this ride. Just to keep like in you in mind, so I was riding a Beach Cruiser Schwinn, a 26-inch, and I met Cakes there.
Mm.
I met my great friend Cakes. She wanted me to surf on my Beach Cruiser bike.
Mm.
Yeah, it was my first ride. My chain had popped off during the ride, and I was like, okay, might as well enjoy it. And so I was like, okay. So I seen her surf for the first time, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try how to do this. So after that ride, I had earned my bike, the one I ride now, and I was like, okay, so this is perfectly fine. And then I went on another ride, and it was just breathtaking. So that's why I continued bike life.
And then just even earlier before that, before you went on your first bike ride, did you even know about like this whole movement called bike life or?
I had seen a group ride. We were me and my mom and my dad were in the car, and we just seen this big old group of bikes going under the bridge and screaming. I was like, this looks fun, and so I was like, okay, because at first it was my mom and dad riding for the ride
Hmm.
outs, and then they brought me along, and so
Mm,
it just
okay.
grew on me. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Normally it's the other way around. It's like the kid is like they found it somehow, some way, and they like drag the parent into it. But like, okay, your mom and dad was already on it. Like, girl,
Yeah.
let's get it. Okay. Now you brought up Cakes. Rest in peace, Cakes. She was one of the greatest people out here that I've ever met. One of the greatest to ever do it. And we know she was known for surfing. Everywhere you saw Cakes, you saw her standing up on that bike, whether she fell or not, or you know what I mean. She was on top of a bike surfing. That's what she loved to do. So when you first saw that, you said you attempted it right there, your first ride
I
out?
didn't attempt it. My cousin Nevaeh attempted it first, and because I was still skeptical, like, oh, I'm gonna fall. I don't want to
Yeah,
fall first ride. What happens if I do fall? So I was always thinking like the worst out of the outcome. So I didn't even try it until like a few months later.
yeah. And then once you tried it, like, was it difficult, or did you remember like how Cakes was doing? It was like, all right, I'm gonna just. What was that
So what I
like?
so what I did, I actually went on Cake's Instagram and I made sure I studied like where her foot placements were.
Oh.
Yeah, but and then I did it for the first time. I had received my BMX Monsters jersey. It was I was late to the ride and I came and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put my foot on the little bottom and then put it on the handlebars. And right when I got it, I was like, okay, I got my jersey on. I'm gonna represent this and that, and I fell.
Oh. Was it a bad fall, like a slight little tumble, or was it one of those where you was just down and out?
It was a pretty bad fall. I remember that. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to do this. I'm going to represent. And then you just see Lance Photography take a picture of my scar and it's bleeding. And I'm like, you're making me look bad.
So not only did you fall, you got it caught on camera and everything.
Yeah.
Oh man, oh man. Well, I know those falls hurt because
Thank God I've never fallen like on a ride out, but at home trying little things, I've fallen and it's no joke. That stuff hurt. I mean, I hit my elbow one time so hard, it was like 3 weeks. And then I did a ride one time with I can't remember who the ride was with, but we went into like a wash area. And you know, in the wash, the walls come up like at a side angle like this,
Yeah.
and it's flat in the middle. So I'm calling myself, we were getting ready to exit out of the wash. So, you know, I'm thinking I'm still like in my teen days. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just haul it and just hit the sidewall and just coast up because everybody was kind of walking up and dragging the bike. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna hit this sidewall at an angle and I'm gonna just coast on up and get to the top and I'm gonna get out. Epic fail. The epic fail because I forgot where my pedal was. So I came in hot, and right when I jumped up onto the wall, my pedal was down, and the wall was like over here, and too much lean, and the pedal hit the side of the wall, and just like, I didn't like fly off the wall. I mean, fly off the bike, but I put my foot down right away, and my foot kind of like got caught between the pedals some type of way, and it like bent me back. I mean, but I was down for like a good month. Like, yeah,
Really?
yeah, you gotta understand, I'm old. You you know what I
You're
mean?
21. You're 21.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm 21 times something, you know what I mean? But yeah, it hurt. I was down for like a month. I mean, like the first couple of weeks, I couldn't like really even walk. Then it was like, okay, I'm barely able to pedal. And then after that, but then it's never been the same for like, I think like a full recovery for me for like 6 months. That was like a full recovery. But like I was able to pedal lightly after like a month. So yeah, you know, enjoy your youth because when you get
Like,
older, you don't bounce back as fast. Let me tell you. So now let's get into you're on you're in bike life now, right?
yeah.
And you got the beach cruiser. What bike did you go to after the beach cruiser?
So the bike I have right now has been my bike since the beginning.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So you're on Old Faithful.
I got I did this ride 30 miles in San Diego. Uh, yeah, I was in the front. They called me Schwinny out there because I had a red Schwinn bike. And I was like, okay, this shouldn't be that bad. And so when I was doing it, I got my bike because I earned it. So I made sure I earned whatever I have. So
Right.
when that happened, I was like, okay, we're going to hop on and we're going to learn how to surf this thing. And it was like that first second.
So how long did it take you before you got like good and comfortable with your surf skill to where you're like, okay, I got this down?
So, it took like 3 months for me to learn it because my balance was so off. And so I was like, okay, so I was letting go with one hand and then the other hand I was letting go. And then I was like, okay, I could get the hang of this. But I learned the baby surf first. So I put my foot on the bottom of the near the pedals and the crimps and everything.
Oh,
I put
yeah.
it right there and then I was off. And then on a 4130 ride, I finally wanted to raise my seat and put my foot under the seat and then on top. And I was like, okay, this is a little nerve-wracking. And so, yeah, it took a few months for me to learn it.
Now, you said this has been like a good, what, year and some change, right now, since last, well, no, not a full year, because you said last year, right? No, it has
Yes.
been a full year. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're in December. So yes. So yeah. So how do you see your surfing abilities now? You think
Oh
you
my God.
mastered it, you got it, or is it like night and day?
I think there's always room for improvement,
Yeah.
in my opinion, because I had my friend Cakes tell me that practice makes improvement.
Yeah.
So that's always stuck with me. And when I was barely doing the baby surf, I wanted to automatically go to the middle, and I was like, maybe I'm not ready for the middle. Maybe I should just get comfortable here and then go to the middle. And then so it's just baby steps, honestly, for me, because I make sure that I'm comfortable when I do it. So yeah.
All right. All right. So there it is. There it is. So let's see. Let's take a little. Let me scroll down viewer lane, as I call it, and just see who's all in the building and where everybody is showing love from. So let's see here. We got, okay, Wet Paint Larry in the building showing love. Superman, Mr. Scott's in the building. I see you. Okay, Candace says you're amazing, Mama. Okay, yeah. I see your mom in the comments. Started from the bottom. Now we here. Look at her. Okay, I see her. Okay. My Bike Life Photography in the building. She's sending her love out to you. Okay. I see Brooklyn in the building. Okay. All right, man. So it's a lot of love out here in the building for you. How does that make you feel, like when you look through the comments and you seeing all these people is just like rooting for you? Like, how does that make you feel?
Oh my God. I think, in my opinion, I feel like it's rewarding because at first, because I was even struggling to go up hills at the first time. So one of my great friends, Cortez, he'll push me up. And so now that I see him at the ride-outs, he's like, look where you got me, huh? And so I was always like, it feels rewarding because it shows how I've come so far in like the bike community. And so it shows that like, oh yeah, I could do this, but then I could also do that on the other hand. So it just helps me. And then I also like encouraging the people that I meet too.
Right, right. That's what I was going to ask you next. You know, how old are you now? 15?
I'm 15.
16? 15. So, you know, there's a lot of younger girls that come out to the rides, you know, first time or come all the time and just don't, you know, they just ride. You know, they're either with their boyfriend or by themselves or with a family member, you know, and then they see Olga, you know, standing up on top of the bike going by. You know, do you ever, or has anybody ever come up to you and was like, you know what, like I saw you surfing, like how do you, you know, like asking for like tips and pointers and stuff like that?
Yes. So for me, I actually asked Brianna, Godoy, Bella, and Cakes for pointers. And so I was like, okay, I could do this now. So I gave people pointers. And the Jamie's kids, they were like, how do you do this? How do you put your foot here? How do you do that? And I was like, oh my God. I was like, okay. Well, so now everyone at the HG Cruisers tries to surf because I wanted to teach the whole group.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you guys, like, I know some places have like Willie Wednesday. You know what I mean? Like y'all might come up with like surfing Sundays or something like that. Surf Saturdays. You know what I mean? Or anything. Surfs up Monday. You know, something like that where everybody get together and practice. All right, that's cool. And now let's see. So in your bike life experience, you've been doing this for a while. You're surfing and stuff like that. Any other tricks that you're like, you know what, I think I want to try this, or I want to practice more on that? Any wheelies we don't know about?
I want to try to learn how to wheelie so bad. And then I was like, oh my God, what if I fall? So I was always questioning, like, what, should I do it or should I not do it?
I mean,
so,
well, you're already standing on top of the bike.
So I was like, I can't let the fear of falling keep me from
flying. The fear of falling is
I
kind of out the window.
I gotta do it, get it out of the way.
You know,
so,
what? When I thought about doing wheelies again, I was like, okay, this is how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get a backpack and I'm gonna stuff like 3 pillows in there, real chunky. I'm gonna get my helmet, of course, and I'm gonna go for it, you know, and just keep trying it, you know. And at first I was trying it in the grass, but when you get on the cement, it's not the same, you know, because there's more control in the grass because, you know, there's soil and all that stuff. But when you're on the cement, so I was like, okay, I got to learn on the cement because that's where I'll be doing the wheelies at. And I still haven't fallen. I haven't failed. There it is. I haven't failed like bad yet, but I haven't gotten to the point where I'm comfortable to like really hold it for a long time. So I think I'm up to like 5 seconds right now. And then after that, I get nervous or I just put it down. I'm like, no. So, yeah, my mind goes back to the wash, you know what I mean, with the ankle situation. I'm like, man, that was a month. Like, you know, I can't afford to be out like that. So, yeah, after about 5 seconds, I'm like, okay, that's enough. And I put it down.
You're like, never mind. I'll come back tomorrow and do it.
Yeah. And I'm only out there for like a good 5-10 10
Yeah.
minutes. I mean, it's a workout. You know what I mean? It's a workout. It really is. So I keep telling myself one day I'm gonna really, get it, but the other days I'm like, what for? I mean, you know what I mean?
You're like, that time. We're
Yeah, I'm
good.
like, I ain't got nothing to prove out here. I'm just out here having a good time, man. I just like to ride my bike, drink some green juice, and talk to folks. You see me when I'm out there. I'm always smiling.
Yeah.
So, okay. So let's see. What has been your best experience with your ride outs? Like, do you have a favorite ride out that you've gone to so far?
Ooh. I always love the 4130 rides.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
always so fun.
Are you going to be able to make it out to any of the 4130 rides this weekend? I think there's there's one
Third
because
Thursday.
you have 41 Thursday, right?
Yeah, 41 Thursday was tonight. And then
Okay.
the one on Saturday coming up.
Don't they have one on Friday as well?
They have one on Friday?
I think so. I think there's a ride on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 4130 on Friday, and then there's one on Saturday out in Hollywood and Vine. And that one is with Haro and City Grounds.
Those ones are
That one's going to be nice. They're taking the Beverly Hills route, so that's going to be
That's
a nice route. Yeah, so you going to make it out to any of those?
I'm hoping soon. And also a good ride that I've been to that's always welcoming, and I just love the lights. Like whenever we go into the city, is SoCal Clunkers. They're just really good. I was like, okay, because that was one of my first rides, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of used to this because I like all the lights and the big old Christmas tree full of lights.
Yeah.
So it was just welcoming, yeah.
Okay, and that was what, on Mondays, right?
Those ones are on Mondays, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, those are the clunkers right on Monday. Yeah, I think I've done maybe 2 or 3 of those, and I like them. I like them because they don't stop for long periods of time. Because as it gets later in the night, I'll be like, all right, I'm kind of getting tired, and all the stopping for long periods of time, I'll be like, oh, So I like to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about any of the travel ones? Have you done any of those or would like to do any of those?
I think the best one, the most, I love these people out there in San Diego, Deep Papa Blog.
Yeah.
That's the one I have travel forward to. So they're always welcoming, and it's always a fun time out there. So it's always great to go to San Diego and just see them.
Okay, nice. And I see here, let's see, who else is just popping up on here? I see a lot of people. I see Frank's Bike Shop just popped up on here. What's up, Frank's Bike Shop? Yeah, Frank's Bike Shop. Man, Frank's Bike Shop just got me right tonight. My boy just picked up the all red with the white wall Bozak tire that I've been looking for. I couldn't find it nowhere. So Frank's Bike Shop got it, and I just got me one. So Christmas came early for me. I have the other one already that came on my Chicago Ripper, but I had been trying to find it, and nobody wanted to come off of it. So shout out to Frank's Bike Shop, man. They got them in. I got me one. I think my boy got a set. So we good. Thank you.
We're happy.
Right? So yeah, so San Diego, okay. San Diego is always a good time. It's always a vibe in San Diego. I mean, you're by the beach, can't complain. I like the rad rides out there by the marina where they meet up at. I mean, it's by the beach. Anything by the beach, you can't complain. You know what I mean? It's a good time by the beach. Okay. So let's see. We got that. We got any other let's see. Oh, what I was going to ask you, because you said you're only 15, so you're in what, high school, right?
Yes.
What, 10th grade or 9th grade? 10th grade. Okay, so how is the balancing? How are you balancing school life and bike life and homework and activities and stuff like that?
So recently I have gotten Student of the Month.
Ooh.
I have gotten for since I began in from ninth grade I have been getting Dean's List.
Nice.
And then, so it's all my certificates that I have, and so it's basically me balancing it. It's kind of hard, but then it's also when I do the rides, it's a reward. And so you learn
Mm-hmm.
how to manage it. So right now, most of my grades are A's and B's. So it's
Nice.
very like well balanced, and so that's why I have fun because I was like, okay, so if I get good grades, I'm gonna do this. So it's just like a reward.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good. I know sometimes it's hard to like balance with the school and activities and stuff like that, and it just comes like overwhelming sometimes, you
Yeah,
know. But that's good that you balance it and making the honor roll, dean's list, girl. You go, girl. That's good. Keep that up. Keep that up, because then colleges will just be like, come, come, come to us, please. You know what I mean? Then makes it all so much easier, especially if you get a full scholarship, academic and stuff like that. Like, man. So yeah, keep that up. Keep that up. Are you doing any other sports or anything like that outside of bike riding?
I don't do nothing else besides bike ride because I was like, that's my extracurricular like PE activity, so I'll just do
Mm-hmm.
that.
Right, right. I mean, you got the exercise,
Yeah.
you have the weightlifting because you know trying to get up and do all that maneuvering on the bike. I mean, that's everything, cardio, everything.
Every-
So look at this. Oh, what is this going on? Olga can sing. Okay, who knows this information? I think that was Superman throwing that out there. I like to look into the chat. Like if you see me looking down or you see my eyes going down, I have my computer down here. I'm
I
looking at the
know.
chat because
I'm like,
like if we do a whole show, but there's like a whole nother show going on in the chat. You've seen like all the conversations. So I try to look, you know, a little at a time to see what's going on because it's just, you know, it's like a whole nother thing going on in the comments sometimes. So
they had to call
I just be looking in there
me
as
out.
well.
They had to call me out
Who?
because I was like, because I don't really sing at like, I never told nobody like in the Vice Life that I could sing. And
Uh-huh.
so I'm like, you guys really had to call me out when I
Man,
was
look,
doing that. So I'm like,
everybody is hidden. They like sing for it. Everybody is saying sing, 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 sing. Somebody says she sings beautifully. Somebody is saying sing for us. They want you to sing something.
you want me to sing something? I could sing something.
Okay, go for it, girl. This show is yo, have it. Have at it.
Have
Have
at
the
it.
floor.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me.
Okay, that's enough. Don't give them no more. That's good. Don't give them no more. We signing Olga tonight. Okay, she gonna be on the We Outside record label. Okay, we signing Olga tonight. Don't sing no more. Okay, don't sing no more until you see C notes. Okay, no more. Don't give them no more. Somebody said Etta James. Okay, all right, Olga. What? Let's see. What else we got? Because I know we got some more HD representatives in there that we got to hop on with. So I'm just trying to see what else. What else is out there, or what else do you want the people to know about you that we just don't know already? We just found out you can sing, you sound beautifully. So what else is out there about, or not? What else is out there, but what is there? What girl? What you want to tell us that we don't know? Put it that
So basically,
way.
people asking me if why I do hashtag stay humble. They're like, why do you do that? And I'm like, oh well, hashtag peace and then stay down on the ground. Don't go too up. Don't get like too like in your head. Just stay on the ground,
Right.
stay humble, and just balance yourself out.
Right.
So
That is some good advice, low key.
yeah,
That is some great advice because I mean you see some people out their heads get, you know, and they on another world and you're like, bro, like we just riding bike, like calm it down, you know what I mean? So yeah, man. Let's see. What else? What else I got for Olga? Oh, you know what? Okay, so you guys just started the HD because we're gonna transition into that. So you guys just started the HD. When did you guys come up with that?
Okay, enough of this. Enough of Olga.
Olga's leaving the building.
Yeah.
All right, slide over,
Olga.
slide over.
Let me turn it over real quick.
No,
Other way, which way?
move it that way so you can see it there.
Oh,
Come in, bro. Come on, guys.
I was gonna try to get everyone in.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to
There we go. What's up, fellas? What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, this is my brother E-Man. My Uso Will. Come on, Us.
Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna get Olga back on. We had a technical difficulty, but we about to pop it back on. Hold on, Olga. Hold on, Olga. I think she hit the exit button. But again, man, you see the love going on up there, man. So if you guys haven't been to an HD ride, you guys need to get up there like ASAP and check it out, because it's good things going on, positive vibes up there. It's family oriented. So if you guys haven't done a HD ride up in the high desert, I strongly suggest that you guys get out there, okay, and go check it out, because it's going down. But Olga, we are calling you back, girl, right now. Here we go. So yeah, man. Again, that's HD. They coming back on high desert cruisers, and we bringing them back on. Here we go. We got them back in the building. That's all right. And that's what makes it so fun. It's live. You know what I mean? So anything can happen. So yeah, man. So all right. So let's see. Let's start counter or clockwise, I guess, according to how I'm looking at it. So your dad is on your right. Is that right? Yeah, let's start there, introduce, and then to the back, and go back around. He had started, but then we lost it. And
How you doing, man?
There you go. Okay, go for it.
All right, so this is my brother E-Man. This
What's
is my
up,
brother
E-Man?
Will. This is my brother Jimmy. That's my brother Shane.
Oh, there we go. Jimmy. Okay, Jimmy in the building. There we go.
You see
there
some
we
of the family today.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So tell us how did the HD come about? Like, how did this come about? How did you guys come up with it, and how long ago was this?
Well, so basically, we knew we've been riding for a minute, and we were riding anywhere from Central California to all the way down Southern California towards San Diego. We were all over Oakland, brother. We were just getting it.
Yeah.
And we started like, hey, this is something that we need in our community, and,
Right.
and it was. But everywhere we went, we were grabbing something from another group, from another leader, from someone constantly. And we're like, hey, this is what we can add to what we're doing. And this is a big vision. And we figured, hey, let's bring this to our community. What's that look like? So, and pretty interesting, we were seeing, we would see each other at ride outs. So Ando's on here, and we would see each other at different ride outs. And I'm telling everybody, hey, we're from the high desert. And they're looking at us like we're crazy. They're like, what are you doing? We're traveling 80 miles, 100 miles just to get to a ride. And then my Oos right here, he was like, he was everywhere. And he's telling me, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute. So I'm not the only crazy one. Like, wait, we can really do this. Like, let's try to. So we talked about it, and it was a thought, and we talked about it, and we kept talking about it. And then over time, things just lined up. Things lined up, and finally, we looked at one another and we're like, hey, let's do a scout ride. And we did a scout ride. Very unique thing about our jerseys. You have a jersey on you, bro? This thing. On our jerseys, it's collective. It was collective brothers that came together from Smog City, from Next Gen, High Miles, Hot Wheels, BMX Monsters. Yeah, so it's pretty cool because we all were riding with different groups. And we were like, hey, we all live in the high desert. And do you think we can do something like this in our community? What are the chances of it happening?
Oh,
and so,
okay, I see the jersey in the back. Lower it just a little bit. There we go. There we go. I see it now.
Yeah. So you see everybody collectively on there, and we're like, hey, check this out. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna do a scout ride. And we ended up doing our scout ride. And my brother, the one right here, E-Man, he almost died on the scout ride, the first scout ride. It was incredible, man. But he literally almost died. And but there's a lot more behind that. And to make a long story short, he finished, and he hasn't stopped. So,
yeah.
But yeah, man, that's pretty much how it came about. I think our scout ride was May 7th, and our first actual ride was May 23rd. And May 23rd was the first day I met Cakes.
Oh,
And
okay.
how ironic that that was the first time we started an actual ride in the high desert. And it's like, again, it started with just a handful of us, literally. And it's turned into, well, it's just caught fire, brother. And this is what it is.
Yeah. And how is the response been like in the community up there? Like, I haven't been up there yet, but I am going to get up there one of these days. But how has the response from the community been? Has it been welcoming, kind of like a lot of the areas, or is it, you know, I don't really know the high desert that well, but how is the response?
Right. So basically, the high desert's never seen nothing like this. There's no
Right.
bike life here in the high desert, not like that.
Okay.
Everybody's on mountain bikes and things like that. And,
Right.
and we've seen that. But when we started doing it, initially, it was shocking. It's just not familiar, right? But then eventually, the more they see us, they started seeing more and more and more of us. And our community has literally embraced our group, our
That's
family, 1,000%. We're in all the local parades.
Nice.
We're
Okay.
yeah, we're focused on our community 1,000%. It's important. This
Yeah.
is where we and we want to change our community, but it started with us individually, and then it started with our families, and then it poured over into our community. And this is copy and paste. This is in your community, not just my community. And this
Right.
is how we make the biggest difference. And that's our biggest goal
Right.
here at High Desert Cruisers.
Hey, you guys nailed it right on the head. I mean, I remember when you guys first came down, I saw everybody. I was like, wow, like it was a lot. I was like, man, like I remember the first time I heard about the ride out, it was like you said, just a handful, and then just the growth from there now. I was like, wow, and I thought about it. I was like, you know what? It's gonna grow and grow and grow because there's so many people that come down this way
Right.
that really don't want to make that long drive, but there wasn't anything going on prior to that. So now that you guys have this up and running, it's just gonna grow bigger and bigger and more rides and everything like that without having to travel so far. I mean, that's one of the good things about it, because there's so many people that live in the high desert now that
Right.
are just traveling back and forth.
Right, absolutely. And you know, we've made it where, I mean, every day, I mean, we got 16 ride outs a month, 192 ride outs a year. We're
Jeez.
outside. It's 35 degrees. It's 35. It's literally going to be 32 degrees tonight, and we would be riding if we weren't on the podcast. So
Ooh.
yeah, we're out here. So
Yeah.
if you work weekends, then you can come during the week. If you work days, then we have ride outs at night. If you work nights, we have it right on Sunday. We're
Oh,
making
really?
sure that, oh yeah,
Okay, so
absolutely.
so
This is
tell
important.
everybody what days and times you guys have the ride outs, because I was only aware of just one at first and then two. So, but you guys have more.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then on Sundays as well. Our Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, it's 6 p.m. We meet up behind Best Buy in Apple Valley, and then on Sundays we meet up behind Best Buy in Apple Valley at 12 o'clock, and we roll at 1. I'm always late, so my numbers are kind of crazy. But yeah, man.
You like me. I mean, you saw how it was when I pulled up to my own ride that I was leading. I was like,
You came in hot.
I came in, was like, all right, everybody, let's go.
Yeah, right.
Yep, came in, was like, roll it, let's go, we behind. So yeah. You already know. But yeah, okay, so you say you got Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sundays, right?
Right.
Okay. And Monday and Wednesday, those are nighttime rides, right?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are nighttime rides.
Okay. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday is at 12-ish, 1-ish.
At 12, and we roll at 1. Yes.
Got it. Okay. And then the Monday, Wednesday, Friday is it 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock, and then we roll at 7.
Okay, 6 o'clock and roll at 7. Okay, so you guys check that out. Again, this is, go ahead and name the whole entire name of the jersey, because it's HD Cruiser, right?
Yeah, HD Cruisers, High Desert Cruisers.
Okay, I didn't want to leave nothing out.
No.
Okay, so again, you
Nah.
guys, High Desert Cruisers, they're on Instagram. They got their own page. They got their own jerseys. They got their own rides. Check them out. Shoot them a follow. Go ahead.
Another important point I want to make is on our Sunday rides, afterwards we barbecue or we have a potluck. And normally on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we're packing out local restaurants. So we're bringing revenue to our community, which is huge, because we're not bringing just 15 or 20 people. We're bringing 60, 70, 80, 90 people to these places to bring revenue to our community. It's massive. It's amazing.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Not only are you guys doing the rides and getting people active and getting them out on bikes, you guys are also potentially giving people more jobs. I mean, because when that many people come in on a regular basis, people start to increase their staff because they know, hey, we're going to get a large group this weekend. So, you know, like you said, helping out in the community, helping out the actual the local businesses and giving more businesses. So, man, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. All right. So again, you guys, I'm gonna just drop real fast into the comments because I like to see if anybody got any questions or anything like that. Love you too, Mama. See if my daughter was saying goodnight to me. See if anybody got any questions or any comments or anything they're dropping in here, and just see if anybody had any questions. Okay. And Brooklyn said, "Where's my invite?" Everybody is invited. Everybody is invited.
Absolutely.
Thank you, HD Cruisers, for pulling up November 1st. Rancho Cucamonga, that's right, for the Outsiders. We appreciate you. You guys always pull up to the Outsider stuff, man. We greatly appreciate it. Redlands.
Superman, Superman is he's family. We're like the same human being. It's crazy. I love Superman. That's my guy.
Yeah, that's my guy. Somebody said, oh, that's your wife right there. Big potluck after Sunday ride. Okay, she putting the information in the comments. That's right. Okay. And that's one thing that I like that I see with you guys. It's real family oriented. You know what I mean? Like your wife is right now, she in the comments, you know, she dropping the ad libs in there. We big outside, you know, potluck Sunday, you know, drop in. It's real family oriented. So when people show up that have never done a ride before, you guys are going to fit right in because this is a family. And that's what we want our bike lives to be like. The same when you come to an Outsiders ride, we want you to feel like family. You know, you got any questions, comments, concerns, you can most definitely address it with us. And we ride. We don't leave nobody. You guys saw somebody get a flat. We all pull over. You know,
we all get a flat.
Yeah,
One flat, we all get
a flat. Yes, that's how it should be. You go on some rides, bro. You get a flat.
You got a
flat.
Tell me.
You got a flat. Like, not all of us got a. You have to tell one of your friends, follow the ride. I'm a GPS and catch up because that's it. I mean, I remember I caught a flat one time on one of the rides. Bro, that ride was gone. And I walked my bike back.
Absolutely.
You
better walk that bike fast too.
I walked my bike all the way back to my truck and went home. I was like, you know what? I'm done. So yeah, man, that's how it goes. So what about far as you know, I like the good, the bad, and the ugly, you know. So we talk about everything with bike life. We talk about what we love about bike life. But I like to talk about, you know, the things that we don't so much like about bike life, or as I like to say, the things that we like to improve. You know, I know you guys been to a lot of other rides. Do you see any improvements as far as bike life?
Oh, absolutely.
Or even just in the rides that we do?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like, you know, just this past year, we've suffered some unfortunate situations that have come up. But you know what? It's unified this body in a lot of different ways, and you've got to see some of the best of people come together, and that's what I'm seeing. So I always hear people say, "Hey, it's not what it used to be," and it's not what it used to be, but it can be even better than that.
Yeah.
But you have to take that initiative. It has to be something that, hey, you know what? You got to make a conscious effort and say, hey, what you don't see in them, let it be in you.
Right.
And it's important because that's what we do. That's you see a need, you take the lead, and that's what we got here. We got something. I mean, it's incredible. There's so many different situations and experiences we've had with people coming together and helping us make this what it needs to be. And when I say this, I speak for a bike life community. That's special. Well, we got something special. And that's what me and Superman, that's our conversation. We'll ride 4 or 5 miles and not even realize we're riding. It almost feels like we're flying.
Right.
And we're talking about that the whole ride. It's interesting. But yeah, man, I feel like we have to do our best to be what we think's missing. So I really don't focus on any of that. It's more or less like, hey, how can I fill that gap? And not only me. And you see this jersey, anyone with this jersey, you're gonna see us holding lights at your bike ride. You're gonna see us trailing your bike ride. You're gonna see us I'm doing our best to push somebody and help them move forward, change a tire. It doesn't matter. That's what we represent, and that's the standard we want to keep, man.
Okay. And then I see a comment here jumped in. Johnny Sapp, ask about the giveaway bikes for the needed ones. What is that referring to? What does that mean to you?
Okay, so
I understand it, but I just want to hear it.
So
for people that don't know,
if you don't have a bike, and we've done this from the beginning. Everybody's bringing loaner bikes. So especially the brothers that helped start this, everybody was bringing loaner bikes and loaning bikes out. So you could come to our ride, not have a bike, and ride a 29-inch bike with sealed bearings and get the same experience that everybody else is having. So you don't have to start with just, a small bike. You can get the big bike. I like to call it pedal therapy on the big bike.
Right.
And that's important. So you can. I wanted just to emphasize that you could come, not have a bike, and still ride with us. There's loaner bikes, 29ers that are here for you to borrow. But then we also have bikes that are donated to us. We've had a couple generous contributions to us. So like just right now, we have, I don't know exact number, but we have a handful of bikes, 29ers, 26s, brand new, straight from the bike shop to our garage, and some of them are behind us. We actually just came from Frank's Bike Shop today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to Frank's Bike Shop. Yeah. That's our family, period. It's interesting, the relationship there that we've been able to create. But we're actually on our way from Frank's today, and we came with 2 bikes from Frank's today. Thank you. Thank the Lord, honestly. Thank you, Jesus, for that. Remember, I feel like we're living in a world today where they're paying 10 cents for an extra bag for your groceries. So when someone makes a contribution like that, it needs to be addressed, like big time.
Right.
So we're grateful
Frank's
for
Bike
that.
Shop. Yes.
Yeah, Frank's Bike Shop. Angie, love you, Josh.
Now, and where is I've never been to Frank's Bike Shop, but I know it's down the hill, right, from you guys.
Yeah.
It's a good ways away.
Frank's is in Downey, but that's our home bike shop because they're the ones who embraced us. Yeah. When I say embraced us, I've went to local bike shops and pretty much have begged for an inner tube. Not for me, but I knew what this was going to turn into, and we were doing it out of our own pocket. The brothers, again, that started this group, were doing it from their own pocket, and it was just getting expensive. So we had no choice but to try to broker a deal with a local bike shop.
Right.
Unfortunately, we didn't have any success, so we just went on a mission, and we went down that hill, and Angie from Frank's Bike Shop completely embraced us. And when I say embraced us, man, I feel like every time I go there, my truck or my vehicle is completely filled, and I don't understand it, but I've learned, that some things you don't need to understand.
Yeah.
You just got to ride the wave, baby. Yeah. So that's what we've been doing,
yeah.
And we're super grateful for them.
Hey, I always say this to my kids: you may not know what is going on, but God knows what's going on. Let them work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let them work. Let it work. Yes, sir. Okay. And then, I just had a question. It slipped my mind. Oh, okay. That's what I was going to ask. I know you guys there's a bike shop up the hill as well, right? That you guys partner with as well?
There's 2 bike shops, but none of them we partner with.
Okay.
We do have a few riders that ride at the local bike shops. And we're grateful for them as well.
Yeah.
They've done everything in their power to help connect the dots, but you can't make somebody do what they don't want to do. So
right.
Unfortunately, we just went a different direction.
Right. And then you guys also have, I think I bumped into Scott and his wife, and they were, I think they were down at Don's getting something worked on. I know they were down at Don's, but I couldn't remember exactly what they were getting done. But they were saying like they do like work they work on bikes as well. So, you know, people that have, you know, inner tube out or, you know, little things wrong, they'll most definitely jump on it as well.
Oh, absolutely. So Scott is Scott's straight from heaven, brother. Him and Miss Mama Flo. So Mama Flo trails our rides,
Yeah.
just to make sure anybody that needs to get back to our meetup spot gets back safely. And Scott literally is on our trail, on our rides, and he's fixing bikes on the fly. So we have a mobile mechanic fixing chains, fixing cranks, changing inner tubes, you name it. Scott's the guy. So,
Yeah.
and then once a week, I don't want to put the day out there, like his garage is filled with bikes to get them ready for the following ride.
Yeah.
So we ride animals and then we drop them off at Scott, and Scott fixes everything. The really unique thing about this is there's never an invoice.
Yeah.
There's never an invoice, and he's one of the best mechanics you'll ever meet, bike mechanics, and more importantly, just a gem of a human being.
Oh,
So we're grateful for them.
Just talking to them when I did and seeing them on the ride outs, I was like, wow, like, you know, it's just amazing to see it. Like you said, Mama Flo was back there following the ride around. Superman was behind her at one ride. They were following each other going around. So yeah, man, that's amazing. That it sounds like it's coming along perfectly. You know what I mean? And it's growing perfectly. So man, that's good. What about far as let's get into the bikes real fast, because I know people be asking me what bikes is people ride and stuff like that. So what bikes are you guys riding? Let's go into that.
You want me to?
Yeah, let Olga can answer. Olga's into
Go for it.
I ride a 2017 or 18 Big Ripper, my baby blue one. It's my baby, so I love it.
Yeah.
And then
So yeah, hey, there's so many bikes up here, brother. Like, yeah, and you know what? It's like we could go into detail about the bikes, and we're like, hey, you know what? Sometimes that's why, you know, we're sitting there and we're looking at the bikes, and man, I don't know. You'll see me out there with a Walmart bike sometimes, and some of the guys come out there and because we really meant that. We're like, hey, we don't care what you ride. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's an e-bike. I don't care if it's a Walmart bike. I don't care. We even got a special Walmart bike there. Like, it doesn't matter, you know, like just come out here.
Come out and ride. Yeah,
that's important. You know, it's like, hey, let's showcase the people, man, not the bikes. Who cares about the bikes? So everybody always tells us, hey, put your bikes the right way so the sprocket's out and this and that. We're like, that's irrelevant, man. That's petty, man. Like, so,
and
man.
that's real rider stuff right there.
Oh yeah,
that's real
we
rider
just want
stuff.
you. We just want you to come outside and enjoy your time.
Yeah.
It's important. That's really important.
Is there anything else that like a first timer? I think you guys have all the information already on your flyers and stuff like that, meetups and stuff like that. I'm just trying to see, is there any other questions like a stranger would have that we can kind of answer right here and there? We already said that you guys got mobile mechanics out there. You guys got multiple days for riding, day rides, night rides.
Oh yeah, that's important.
Even got the loaner bikes. Go for it.
Yeah, really important is that you know, our rides, we got nothing to prove, man. Like, so I don't care if you ride 100 miles, man. That's irrelevant. That'll make a difference to us. So our rides are extremely family friendly. You see a lot of kids on our rides. You see a lot of family on our rides. We're not trying to quote unquote get miles. We get miles, but it's not like how you think. Like we're taking our time. We're spending time together. We're enjoying one another's presence, and we're creating memories. And it's incredible. It's unforgettable, brother. It really is. So yeah, if you're a first time rider and you know you've been to some of the other ride outs and you've again been left in the first 5 minutes, yeah, you can travel a little bit more and pay a little bit of gas, and you're gonna start with us and you're gonna finish with us, and
right.
That's more to us than anything.
That was another big thing for me that I saw, because I was like, you know, a lot of rides, you gotta either know somebody, ask somebody, like, how is the ride? Like, can I bring my kids? Are we getting ready to do like 1,000,000 miles? Are we gonna go like straight up one hill and just all the way up the hill? You know, and then even some of the rides they say like it's a family ride, and you get there and you're like, brother, it's not a family ride. Like you guys are pushing, you know, families are getting left. But you guys truly, truly family ride. And that's another thing that we do as well on our rides. Like you said, no man left behind. We don't leave anybody. We slow the pace down and we really make it family friendly. And when you were talking about being the change and making things different, I think that right there is a perfect example of how that's being done, because you guys are showing the example of how, you know, you guys' rides are completely different from other rides. Like you say, we'll do miles or great, whatever, but we're trying to build the community. We're trying to, you know, be as one, and, you know, something that you could be proud of and bring your family all out to. So that, I think that's beautiful, man.
Yeah. We'll put you in the trailer if we have to. Like, really, we've done it plenty of times. Yeah,
I've seen it.
one time I seen Superman. I didn't know how he was doing it, but he was pulling two babies.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, Soup, his cranks were about to break. So when I seen that, I was like, yeah, we put people in trailers.
Yeah.
Put you in the trailer.
And I think your wife said, ask about our blankets. What's the blankets?
So we collect blankets and sweaters and jackets, and we do a homeless outreach here. This is outside of the quote unquote biking thing, but this is what we do for our community. We've always done this for years. We've done this, and we continue to do it, whether it be jackets, blankets, sleeping bags. I see 29ers, and my hat's off to you guys for doing socks and things like that for the community, for the homeless, because it's freezing out here, and bike life is just icing on the cake. But we have a platform where we can collectively come together. We can't do everything, but we can do something, and so we're doing that, and it's special. It's really special.
I see, even piggybacking to when we were talking about Mama Flo, she jumped in the comments. She said, even when some of us get pulled over by the cops, and I remember when we were at the gardens.
Yeah.
Pulled up behind her, but she was all right. No ticket, no nothing. They just wanted to make sure she was safe, and they didn't really know she was following behind the ride, so they were just checking and making sure. But they were nice over at the gardens. I know some people think the gardens is like, oh, they're gonna get you, but no, if you're cool there and you're not cutting up, they have no problem with you. So man, okay.
Shout out to my parents too. My mom and dad, Mama Flo. My mom's name on her jersey, it's Lifesaver, and I said, why are you gonna put Lifesaver? And she said, well, when they don't make it, I save their life. Right. And they're able to get to that.
Right. Straight to the point.
My dad's following in another vehicle, and Mama Flo follows in the other vehicle. Nice. We always have trail vehicles. That's really important.
Yeah, and I think that's where even Superman got that from. Because at most ride-outs, you don't see a trail vehicle or anything like that. Some you do, but the only one I can think of off the top of my head is Pops. Pops is the only person that I know that will follow the ride and come and get you, take you from point A. Like, shout out to Pops. We got to get Pops on here too. But
Pops.
That's the only person I can think of.
Pops and Lance saved me on my first ride. I was way behind. This was my first ride out when I met Cakes. Before I met Cakes, I met Pops and Lance. And I was way behind, and I was riding, trying to catch up. And I don't know what they were doing, but they were riding towards the ride, and he stopped the whole ride and caught me back up in the front. It was over since then. I ain't missed a ride since. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Pops and Lance.
Yeah, man. Shout out. Now, with you guys, are you guys doing your rides, but do you guys not so much partner with other groups and do rides in certain areas, or like how we do like certain areas, we go from here, we go to there and kind of do rides in different cities? Yeah, they call it a takeover. It's not really because people kind of get offended when you say takeover, but it just looks nice on the flyer. But it's not a takeover. Like we didn't like take it over, but we just like riding in different areas and seeing different routes that we haven't seen before. So we'll scout that area, and like I said, we have riders in multiple places. So it's like these riders live in those cities too, and they just want to showcase, you know, other areas as well. So do you guys do like that as well, meetups like that?
Yeah, well, not just yet. We've been so focused on solidifying our routes and our riders here, getting everybody used to that. But we actually just recently, when we went down to Stretch's Memorial Ride with High Miles and Rolling Stones, that was
Yeah.
incredible. So we're ready to do that. That's the next stage.
That's the next thing.
Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's coming now because we see that love that we got, and we're like, hey, let's get out there and let's do this whatever city. So that's the next stage. We're gonna probably finish off this year doing our local rides the way we've been doing them. But in the near future, maybe once a month, we can connect and collab with a local ride and make it happen.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then I saw you guys had you guys have a track up there, right?
There's a local racing track up here.
Okay.
And we have local riders that ride at those tracks. Some of the kids from Outsiders and Jamie and her family, they ride at that track. I mean, they kick butt, man. They're winning first place trophies.
Yeah.
Super excited, super happy for them. The whole family, man, it's cool to see them in little jerseys on the track. We actually went and visit on one of the Wednesdays. We have a Wednesday ride out, but we actually rode from our Civic Center to that track. And it was really, really, really cool to see those kids putting in work. Those kids are amazing.
Mm-hmm. Was that, Olga, was that when I had saw you on the live? Was that Wednesday?
Yeah.
When you guys were at that track? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, where is this at? Because you know that we're going to have, well, not we, but the Canyon crew is going to have the track day this Sunday, right? Okay. You guys going to be out there?
Are we going out this Sunday for Canyon City?
Not this Sunday because we have first of all, it might rain.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the weather too. We're playing that by ear, but we have our local Sunday ride here.
Okay. Yeah,
but we're not sure. Right. We're not sure how that's going to pan out just yet.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear back from the powers that be on that because I heard that it was going to rain, but I heard it may get canceled, but then I heard that rain or shine. So I'm just like, hey, I'm available either way. Yeah. I don't mind riding and getting wet up. I don't mind it at all. But you know, for everybody, families and stuff like that, I get it. So I'm just waiting to hear back, you know, the final say. Okay. But again, you guys, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, for those of you that maybe had just jumped on, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and Saturdays during the daytime, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock start time. If you guys don't know, Sundays. Did I say Saturday? My bad. Sundays. So if you guys are up in the high desert, or if you guys live in the high desert, you guys looking for a group to ride bikes with, HD Cruisers. You can always look for them on Instagram. You can send them a message in the DM and get more information if need be, or you can just hit the page. So again, HD is in the building. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Trying to see, did I cover everything on here? I'm looking just through the comments to see if anybody had any questions or anything that
real quick, brother. I want to make sure that I shout out the brothers of this group. Brother Rick. I mean, you see him in the comments. Rick is man. It's almost hard to explain and describe who he is to our group. He's been there since the beginning, and he's helped us build this thing. And even my brother Stretch. I know everybody sees our flyers and different stuff, but there's so many people that are working behind the scenes to make this what it is. It's important that they get recognition. And I love them to death. My Uso's here, Will, and my brother's here. Ando is another one. Ando, I mean, he rides with High Miles, but he does everything in his power to make us what we are. I mean, everything from our jerseys. I mean, he does all the analytical stuff. I'm not administrative at all, and he just everybody fits in the piece of the puzzle, and it makes this masterpiece what it is, brother. This is definitely a collective effort. We have Jesse too. Jesse's amazing. Next Gen, you see him on our jerseys, but he's one of our main brothers who's helped us build this and start this. And we're so grateful for them. That's something that I never want to take lightly. They mean everything to us,
Nice.
and we're grateful to have them. This was something that none of us could do individually. We all thought about it, and we all had an idea. But at the end of the day, I was looking at them, and they were looking at me, and we're like, "Hey, let's just take a step together."
Right.
And we took that step together. It was a little spark, and it turned into a wildfire. And let me tell you, brother, this is something. This has been the most beautiful year of our life, watching this thing grow and flourish to what it has into the community. We've had some generous contributions. Also, Mother Flushers Plumbing, Nori's AC and Heating. We have local businesses supporting our group. Like, who does that?
Right.
It's crazy. Maxie here. You got Maxie here. Maxie's backhoeing. They're just backing up what we're doing, and they're supporting everything we're doing. And not only just with their money, but also with their heart and their family and them riding, which is more importantly than money. It don't matter if it's $5. We pass around a donation bucket. Like, this is what we do, brother. We pass around a donation bucket, and that donation bucket generates water. It generates candy, pan dulce, hot chocolate, whatever. We had tamales the other day. Like, it doesn't matter. That bucket. I mean, it seems kind of like that's not gonna work, but it's working. Like, because everything costs.
Yeah.
Everything costs.
Yeah, no,
And
you're
we're
right
grateful
about
for
that.
people's contributions, because they work hard for their money to
Right.
come and support a group like this and see that what we're doing, like, hey, we believe. All it's saying is we believe in what you're doing. We believe the vision. We want in. We want to be a part of it. How can we make this happen? And the more that they're doing that, the more, man, it started with 2 ride outs, it turned to 3 ride outs, it turned to 4, and dang, brother, we're just not stopping now.
Pretty soon, you guys gonna have a ride out every day of the week. Watch.
Yeah, well, that's what we're planning,
Oh,
and then we're gonna go.
okay,
We're gonna go
okay.
international.
Hey, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Okay.
Yeah, and also our riders. Hey, Night Rider, man, our riders, man. Oh my, it's freezing, brother. It's 34, 35 degrees, and people are coming out. Their kids are coming out. I mean, we got little Goose coming out. He's got a jersey yesterday. He's mascotting for us, and it's just crazy. DJ is coming, and it's incredible. Like, and people are bringing their family. This is a place where you can bring your family, and I want you to feel safe enough to bring your family, and that's what we've created, and that's the culture we've created here. And Mayus says it best. He always says, "Hey, Us, copy and paste in your city. Copy and paste. That's all it is.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's no secret here. It's the muscle in our chest, and sharing it with one another. At the bottom line, it's our heart, and us being willing to do this, and that's why it's been able to grow the way it has.
That's good, man. Now, I see a lot of people are talking about the jerseys in the comments. So, where, if somebody wants to get a jersey, where can they get a jersey from? Support it as well.
Yeah, so they can hit up my brother. My brother manages the High Desert Cruiser page. Hit him up with your name, size, number, and again, and we'll put your order in. GG Sublimination is the one that does our jerseys.
Oh, okay.
And we'll go from there.
All right. You guys heard it. You guys need a jersey, please feel free to reach out. They will most definitely get one made for you. Let's see, paving the way. I'm just looking through the comments, making sure I didn't miss anybody or miss any questions, because that's where I saw a lot of these ones coming from. So I just want to make sure I got everybody a chance.
He's here. I see you, JoJo.
Hey, there it is. Okay. It froze for a second, but there we go. He's scrolling. Okay. Man, I feel like you've covered everything. Like,
oh man, don't get me going.
Hey, you made my job easy tonight. I like that. Hey,
bro,
keep going.
Yeah, we got a lot, Night Rider. We really do. This is important. We want to make the biggest difference in our community, but it's a collective effort. It doesn't happen just overnight.
Right.
This is what it takes, and this is pounding the pavement. And when we first started, Mayu said, "Hey, everybody's so focused on the problem. Like, how about we try to be a solution, man? Like, what can we do? So even if this don't quote unquote work, like, at least we can be part of the solution. What can we do?" So we'd have hours of conversations before we even started any of this, and he's sitting there like, bro, what can we do? Can we be a solution? Can we be a solution? How can we be a solution? And now we're starting to see, hey, well, we're not eliminating the things that are happening in our community, and we're not blind to it. But one thing is we're not putting our energy
Right.
there. We're putting our energy in a better place,
Right.
and collectively, everyone is, and that's how you make the biggest difference, just like that.
Right, right. Now, and as far as I know, we was talking about the jerseys as well. Are there other products that you guys are running as well that somebody could get a hold to if they wanted, like T-shirts or hats or gloves or anything like that? You guys making it? I see there's some comments going on, but I'm not gonna repeat all that. But
yeah, the gloves are really hot. So we got.
oh, let me see. Hold them up again. I didn't even see. Oh, nice. Okay. And
They're my.
where did you guys get those ones made from?
I can
So
remember.
yeah, go for it.
So basically, I was gonna say it. Basically, our gloves get done by Rich Fit Apparel. They're in my bio. So yeah, if you guys want a pair of gloves, we're doing our pre-sale soon. So if you guys want them, hit us up, and then we'll do that.
Yeah, and then we got
Nice. Okay.
Hats and our beanies
our hats, and we've got hats and beanies.
and a sweatshirt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
You could hit the page for those. My brother, again, he's in charge of all that. He runs all that.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. So the
Really-
merch is
really
on
funny.
deck.
Oh yeah, really funny story, kind of interesting. So Rich Fit, that we contacted them about the gloves and things like that, and he was like, "Hey, I got a representative in California that you can link up with to get your stuff situated, get your orders down." And I was like, "Okay, perfect. Can we connect the dots?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll send you her link." And he sends me Olga's page. I was like, "Man, that's my daughter, bro." I was like, "Let me send you her invoice." I was like, that's my daughter, bro. And then I talked to Olga, and Olga goes, "Yeah, bro, maybe you and Manny can see if I have time, I can set a meeting up with you guys to get some things done." Olga's nickname is Ambassador.
Oh, that is hilarious. That is good. He's like, yeah, let me put you in contact. You're like, wait a minute, I know this number. So Olga was the plug. Okay.
Yeah, Olga's the plug.
Yeah. That is good. Okay. Oh man, let's see. All right, so we good on the time there. Let's see. I'm just scrolling
Yeah.
through, making sure I didn't miss anything here.
Yeah,
All right, man. You guys have a good time up
we
there.
got a second, brother. I want to give a couple shout outs to a couple private investors and ghost investors in what we're doing.
Go for it.
They don't want any recognition. They don't want us to put them out there like that. But they've been helping us, even when it comes to bikes, not having bikes, payments on bikes, and loaning us bikes. I'm talking SC bikes for us to ride and things like that. They've been more than willing to share their blessings with us, and we're really grateful for them as well. I just wanted to make sure I put them out there as well, brother.
Nice. Yes, man. You guys got it all connected up there, man. Let's see.
Shout
Okay,
out to Kamikaze for his birthday.
okay. Shout out. Let's see. Okay, so we covered that with the gloves. We got that. Just making sure I didn't miss anything in here. Okay. All right. Any of the brothers in the back, they want to add anything to it?
Yeah, hey, once we all get going here, we're not going.
Right.
We're not getting, hey, it's going to be an all-nighter. It's going to be all-nighter with Night Rider, you feel me?
Yeah. It won't be the first time.
Yeah.
It won't be the first time. They back there quiet. They want to say anything? You want to add to it?
Good. Shop's cover everything. Yeah. Shop's got it.
Shop is the official spokesman. Let's see. Great. Okay. Yeah, that was Superman in there. Okay. And you guys can see the comments as well. I see you guys looking up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see. Let's see. I think we covered that already. No, we covered that. We covered the different rides. We covered what you guys are doing and where the main focus is. I think we covered everything. I'm trying to think, is there anything that we missed? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think you guys nailed it.
Yeah,
you got it down.
This is 10% of what's going on. There's bigger things that are brewing here. And I won't put too much out there without giving it away because, you know, some of the, it's still in the prelims of things.
Yeah.
But there's some things. And just for now, real quick, this is I will, this is I can, and this is I must. And we got something going on that, and I promise you, this is going to be bigger than anything, man. And it's important because it started with our Bike Life family. And this is more important than anything because now collectively we can add some community service to our community. We're going to be able to serve our community, whether it be food or clothing closet and things like that. And then also the health and wellness of at-risk youth. This is massive. Yeah. This is only the beginning. Night Rider, this is not the only one, brother. Like, we're gonna do this, and you're a huge part of this. And Tyrone, Superman, that's I mean, this is not a mistake why God has assembled the individuals that He has. And I'm not talking just the people that I'm talking about, but even the riders, even the people part of our family up here. God has assembled the right individuals to do this, and we're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely, because you guys are getting it done at a fast pace. So, oh yeah, most definitely, it's coming together, man. I look forward to seeing what else you guys got coming and got planned. I'm gonna sit back and just watch and see what happens. So,
yeah.
Oh yeah, this is perfect. All right, so yeah, man, I think we covered it all. All right. Let's see. Sundays. Somebody's had. Oh, is there a birthday ride this Sunday? You guys want to shout out?
Is it Joe's lady's birthday?
You know what? We just found out there's a birthday ride. You know what? But every day is a birthday, man. Every ride. We celebrate.
Oh, God. Everybody come out for the birthday ride this Sunday. It's going down.
Rain or shine.
Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Olga, you want to add anything to it? You want to shout out anybody before we go?
Just thank you for letting us be on this. It's very like, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. I'm so excited to come on. And I was like, it's like almost like the big people in Bike Life has come out. So it actually shows how like we're growing as a bike family. So I was like, yes, we're doing this. So I appreciate that you let us come out here. So yeah, thank you.
Not a problem. When I thought about, I wanted to do just all women this month. I wanted to do from like the youngest of youngest to the oldest of oldest and just everything in between. Like you popped up right away because like I say, I always see you out riding and you just have that no fear, you know what I mean? When you're up there surfing, it's like you're running it, you know? So I was like, all right, we got to get Olga on there. So I appreciate you guys all coming out, all showing love and support. And really just explaining to the people like what is going on in the high desert, because I get it all the time. People ask, you know, what's going on, and you know, this ride and blah blah blah. So I'm glad you guys were able to clarify everything up. So there's no questions left on the table. If you guys need merch, if you guys need a ride, they have it all assembled. So even if you are in that area and you don't have a bike and you want to ride, still hit them up. You know, let them know in advance if possible, and they can make sure maybe they have a bike for you when you show up. So don't feel shameful to reach out. You know, that this is what they're doing it for, to build the community. So Chopper, you want to add anything else to it?
You know what? I just want to first and foremost, brother, I want to thank you for giving us a voice, man. Like honestly, this has been the biggest blessing for you to do this and get to know. I was hearing some of your podcasts, and we're always tuned in, and it's important. It's important to know. Anyone can ride bikes, man, and this is and the ones who do, it's a blessing, right? But there's something inside that individual. There's a purpose inside that individual, and sometimes Bike Life helps us to find that identity and to take off with it. And I feel like we've met some amazing people. This didn't happen overnight, brother, and this was us going everywhere, from Cortez, Fernando Felix Bike Shop, the brothers at Smog City, and then the brothers that are here that actually helped us with Next Gen, High Miles, BMX Mobsters, Lou, that's my brother right there, man. And we've been able to collectively learn from everyone. Hot Wheels, I was a part of Hot Wheels, and Phil and all those guys. It was a blessing, man, where we were able to come and do this. But yeah, we learned from everyone. This is not us figuring it out. We learn, and we're going to continue to learn from everyone.
Right.
And whatever we learn, we're going to apply what we learn. This is a treasure chest that we've gathered little treasures everywhere. And now we're going to give those treasures out to anyone who crosses our path.
Right.
But that's bike life. That's bike life. That's what it's all about. And that's not only what we are, that's who we are. And that's what I said at Stretch's thing. And I sincerely mean that. That's not what we are, that's who we are. As human beings, more than the bike. But this is what brought us together. Uniquely, this is what collectively brought us all together.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Oh, man, not a problem, man. I appreciate you guys coming out here and just blessing me with some of your time. You know what I mean? I know y'all could have been on the bike ride, but you chose to come in and chop it up with me. So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Fellas in the back, appreciate it. I'm sure I'm going to see you guys out on the ride real soon. Olga, always a pleasure to see you, girl. Always good to see you out there surfing. Keep doing your thing. And like I say, man, I think Christmas break, I'm going to be able to get up there. Once the kids is out of school and I ain't got to do pickups and all that stuff, I'm going to try to get up there. So I'm going to come check it out probably on a Friday. That might be a good night. That way I ain't got to worry about getting back and getting people up for school and stuff like that. So, yeah, probably a Friday or either the early Sunday ride. So we'll see, one of the two. But let me just jump in the comments, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Anybody got any questions before they head out? Anything in here that I missed? I think I got everybody's questions. Somebody asked about the jerseys. We already talked about that. You can also hit them up in the DM. Let them know what you need, and they will most definitely reach out to you. They got more than just the jerseys. They got the hats. They got beanies. They got the gloves. You can hit up Olga. She's got the link in the bio. The rides are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, so you won't have to miss a day for the rides. I think that was it, man. Other than that, we appreciate you guys coming out, man, and try to stay warm up there.
Yeah, absolutely, brother, for sure.
Oh, no. Hey, I probably might see you at the racks. You're at AC Fuels, right?
Yeah.
Here, man. I met you without even really personally meeting you. So
Really? When was this?
I know a few of your workers, man. Toya,
Yeah.
Say,
yeah.
Jamal. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll see you at Cohen, man.
Okay. Yeah, that was the whole crew up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Say is in the high desert too. I'm trying to get him out here on the bike.
Yeah, he's a roadie, so I'm like, hey, man, let's break you out of that, man. Let's get you out of Lance Armstrong, little tight suits, man, and get you on with us. So I'm trying to get him in. So,
I've invited him to several rides, and he's like, "Oh, can I bring my road bike?" I'm like, "I mean, if you want to, but okay."
Yeah. Even Q from Smart City, that's my brother, man. That's who I originally ride with, or I'm still a part of them, man. Smart City, but Q, Q. I know you know Q.
Yeah, I know Q.
So, like I said, I already kind of met you without actually meeting you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I mean, I'll probably see you at the rack still then. Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll be out there. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. All right, man.
We know you, bro.
Right,
we know
right.
you. We know you.
Hey, I'll be outside.
We know you.
I'm
We got people everywhere.
Right? Y'all watching me? No.
Yeah, we watching you, bro.
Yeah, man. We outside. Even at work, I'm outside. You already know. Man, okay.
Good to see you, Frank's Bike Shop. Love you guys. Thank you for today.
Shout out to Frank's. Hey, again, man, we appreciate you guys. And we're going to have you guys back on again. We're going to talk about probably next let some months pass and we're going to see what you guys rolling out and just talk about the growth, because at this point you can only go up from here. So yeah, man, shout out to you guys, and you guys keep it up, man. Y'all got this down.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
All right. Well, I'll check you guys out later, and I'll see you guys on 2.
Appreciate it, boss. Thank you.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
is. There it is. Another one in the books. Okay. So just to recap, man, if you guys missed anything or you just jumped in, I see some people just joined. You missed the whole show. But we will have this up on the YouTube pretty soon. Again, their rides are Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and those are night rides around 6, 7 o'clock start time. And then also on Sunday, Sundays are the morning rides or afternoon rides starting at about 12 or 1 o'clock. So jump on their page, HD Cruisers, High Desert Cruisers. You can jump on their page and you can see all the flyers. You can see the start times. You can see the location meetups. And man, just go up there and be a part of a family environment. You can take your kids, you can take your mother, your father, and just get them out on the bike, get that exercise in, and just see all the good works that they're doing, you know. And if you're short a bike, hit them up in advance and let them know, hey, I'm gonna come ride, but I'm short a bike. Can I borrow a bike? They will most definitely try to accommodate you. So feel free to come up there, you know, and you don't have to worry about anything. If you know you get a flat tire, they will help you out as well, man. This is an amazing group doing amazing work in the high desert. So it was just great to talk to them, man. And just I hadn't seen them in like a little minute, so it's just good to see them again. So yeah, man. Again, this weekend, if it's not raining and pouring, we will be out in Santa Clarita. December 11th is Sunday for the BMX Smiths with Canyon Crew. We'll be out there. I'll be emceeing it. Canyon Crew is hosting it, also with Pedal Society. Special guest will be DZ Bike Life and Lil Dom will be outside. And then also Superman's first birthday party. I mean, like, as weird as that sounds, this man has never had a birthday. So December 17th, mark your calendars. Stop by and check out our page, Outsiders. You will see the flyer is up, the location, celebrities in San Bernardino, small ride. After that, small ride for Santa Clarita if it doesn't rain. So we'll most definitely keep you in the loop. And other than that, man, I just want to say thank you guys for coming out, spending your time with me. If you like what you heard and you heard what you like, please drop your boy a follow, Daily Night Rider, DailayNite Rider, okay? Daily Night Rider, that's the name. Say it twice. It's so nice. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. We will have another special guest on. See the flyers, and I'll see you guys in 2. We are out of here. Peace.